Fox News contributor and the head of Elite Facility Systems, which is a big group that cleans buildings. Tricia Holderman on the line with us. Tricia, just how clean are these places? What's the deal here?
And how do we protect ourselves from getting the flu in the waiting room?
Yeah, first and foremost, keep your handy sanitizer handy.
Uh-huh.
And use it before you go in. But also, if you have to, like, sign in a sheet, make sure you use your own pen, because every sick person in there has used the pen that's sitting on the desk.
I have thought of that.
Yeah. The second thing I would do is don't touch any of their magazines. Bring your own reading material, bring your own computer, any of that kind of stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because those germs are living on those, and everybody who has germs has sneezed and then picked up the magazine. So you're looking at lots of germs hanging around out there.
Fox News contributor, Elite Facility Systems, Tricia Holderman in here with us this morning. Tricia, there used to be the old joke about the doctor's offices of not having magazines up to date anyway. You pick one up and it's, from 2021 or 2020.
Yes.
So you haven't, you don't, it's 5 years old or something like that. What's the, so the germs can get on the magazine and give them to you?
Absolutely, especially if somebody has sneezed in their hand and then they're holding on to those things. The germs can live on a magazine up to like 4 or 5 hours.
Wow. I always
That's
look forward.
Yeah, I look forward to catching up on the magazines I don't want to buy.
Yeah.
I know, and we all do it. It's just we just really want to pay attention to that. And again, if you have your hand sanitizer on, you put it on, then you reach for these magazines. The hand sanitizer actually acts as a barrier as well. So not only does it, kill the germs that are already on there, but it kind of keeps the new germs from growing and building on you as well.
Tricia, I had a really bad toe infection over the Christmas holiday, and that's when the flu seemed to be the worst here in the Savannah area. And one day I avoided the urgent care and just suffered through it because I knew that there were a lot of people there with the flu. But the day after Christmas, I said, I just have to go. And I drove up there, and the waiting room was packed, and I called another one in a city nearby, and it was packed. And I said, I'm not going to risk dealing with this and the flu.
I agree. I suggest to people more often than not to go ahead and just stay home, because they're not going to do that much for you anyway. They're going to tell you to get rest. They're going to tell you to drink fluids, eat lots of fruit. And you know this stuff anyway. And unless you're brand new to the flu, they can give you the flu shot, the Tamiflu, that relieves the symptoms, but it doesn't actually take it away anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Laura stuck her toe in a bottle of Listerine. That seemed to work out. So we're talking with.
Wow, that's a new one. I haven't heard that yet. There's a class that will teach me that. Old wives' tales. You've heard so many of them.
Tricia Holderman in here with us, Fox News contributor, Elite Facility Systems, on how to avoid getting the flu in the waiting room. Any other tips that you can remind people of, Tricia?
Yeah, absolutely. Take your little handy wipes as well. And when you use these wipes, make sure they say a disinfecting or a sanitizing wipe. If they have the kiosk, a lot of places now have this little kiosk. They ask you to sign in. Go ahead and wipe the keyboard. I tell people all the time, you do not want to be touching that after everybody in front of you has touched that. You go to the bathroom, the flusher handle, the faucet handles, the door handles. Use your little wipe on those things. You're going to stay a lot safer and healthier, and certainly take out a lot less germs with you than you came with.
Indeed. All right, Tricia, good information, and keep safe and stay clean.
You do too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, that's Tricia Holderman, and she is with Elite Facility Systems. They're internationally recognized as one of the leading authorities in the field of cleaning buildings. She's also a Fox News contributor on how to avoid getting the flu in the waiting room.